Did you know that the Tucson comes in 3 different powertrains and models? Which one is right for you? Is it the diesel? Is it the plug-in petrol hybrid? Or is it the hybrid? My name is Kevin, and today I'm going to try and help you decide which vehicle suits your needs and your specifics best. Now, the first car I want to start with is the diesel option. Now, this is a 1.6 litre diesel, as I said. It's got 136 brake horsepower. That's giving it a 280 Newton meters of torque. Now that's coupled with a 6-speed manual transmission. This can also be ordered in automatic. Next up, folks, we have the petrol hybrid. This is a 1.6 engine. Now that's coupled with an electric motor, giving you 261 brake horsepower and 350 Newton meters of torque. The electric motor is connected to a 1.49 kilowatt battery, which charges itself with the momentum as it's driving. I'll also point out as well that it's got a shift-by-wire automatic transmission. Now, moving on to the plug-in hybrid, it's got the same 1.6 litre petrol setup and electric motor as the regular hybrid. However, this comes with a bigger battery of 13.8 kilowatt hours. That gives you 54 kilometers on the electric motor alone. Now, you can charge the plug-in hybrid using the public chargers, you can use the wall box at home, or you can use the regular power sockets in the house. Now, on the plug-in hybrid, I'm going to bring you to the boot, okay? In here we have 558 litres of space. Now, lifting the floorboard here, just to kind of show you what's going on, this is where you've got all your batteries, okay? So that's restricting you for space, but 558 litres is impressive. Now, I'm going to close this down here, nice and easy, and I'm going to get you to follow me over here, okay? Now, with the regular hybrid and the diesel, you've still got your 558 litres of space in the boot. However, if you lift the floorboard here, you'll see with all of these compartments here, you're getting an extra 62 litres of space. And that's a handy little boot organiser as well. Okay, so guys, we're in the diesel at the moment. And what we're actually going to do is we're going to take it on a quick spin up the motorway so that we can measure the economy and the fuel consumption. Now, obviously the manual is great. It's absolutely fantastic. However, the purpose of today is to compare and see which one suits you best. The only difference with the interior between the diesel, the hybrid and the plug-in hybrid is obviously you've got the gear lever. Now, you've still got your armrest here, but obviously your cup holders and your handbrake and so on and so forth is not as high. That's the only difference. Everything else is exactly the same. Comfort, exactly the same. At the moment, obviously we're on the motorway and I'm hitting a steady 110 kilometers an hour and I'm just under 2000 RPM. Now, the comfort, I have to be honest, it's second to none. And you know, if I'm doing a long drive, long distance, I could definitely do it comfortably in this vehicle. I've been on the motorway now for about 12 kilometers and average motorway speeds. The consumption at the moment, it's a pretty impressive 5.6 litres per 100 kilometers. So if you're doing a lot of motorway driving, then let's be fair, a good old-fashioned diesel is the car for you. So guys, now we're in the plug-in hybrid, and at the moment I am in hybrid mode. I can hardly hear the engine as it is. The comfort, again, I think you know from previous videos, the plug-in hybrid is my favourite and it is my go-to. But I'll point out the difference between this and the diesel. The physical difference is we've got the shift-by-wire transmission, which is just right at your fingertips. So there's no complications in it. It's nice, it's neat, it's handy, and as I said earlier on, with the diesel being a little bit lower, this is a little bit higher, and it just gives me that bit more comfort. But that's just my personal opinion on it. Now, what I'm going to do now, if you give me a couple of seconds, as I said, I'm in hybrid mode, so I'm going to instantly switch to electric mode, And as I said, at the moment I can hardly hear the engine as it is, and I'm hoping through the sound engineering that you guys can hear the difference too once I put it into electric mode, because I have to be honest, it's quite sweet. It's a nice easy drive. So let's see now. Okay, we're in full electric mode right now, and again the only thing I can hear is the road. If you're not doing a lot of commuting, I mean if you're only doing school runs or going to pick up the groceries or whatever, and you have the availability at home to charge the plug-in hybrid at home, then this is definitely the car for you. The only time you will have to visit a petrol station is if you fancy a coffee. You won't be putting petrol into it, especially if you're within the 54 kilometers on a daily basis. And I'll tell you how this works. You charge it at night, overnight, using the evening tariffs. It is cheaper. You're saving yourself an absolute fortune. And in today's economy, guys, let's face it, we all want to save. So it's a no-brainer. I would highly recommend the plug-in hybrid. Obviously, depending on your habitual driving, you could easily, with the plug-in hybrid, easily give yourself 6 litres per 100 kilometers. Like, we know of one client, for example, who bought the plug-in hybrid and only filled up once after 4,000 miles. Well, kilometers, I do beg your pardon. So after 4,000 kilometers, he filled the tank once. If that's not going to twist your arm to come in for a test drive, if that's not going to make you say, yeah, I need to get my ass into one of these vehicles and save that much money, then I don't know what is. I hope you enjoyed our little run and test drives. In conclusion, I'm going to highly recommend the plug-in hybrid. Now, if you haven't got anywhere to charge it, or you don't have access to public charging points, and you're still doing city driving and a little bit of motorway driving, then you know you can't go wrong with the regular hybrid. However, if you're doing a lot of motorway driving, you're doing a lot of mileage on mid-cross country and so on and so forth, then a good old diesel won't do you wrong. Thank you very much for watching. Okay, I'd like to invite you out to Ballycoolan, Blanchardstown, Hutton and Mead to take these for a test drive. I promise you won't regret it. And if you liked the video, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel, and watch out for more Hyundai content and reviews.